These bitches need to shave. Sacrifice something for the art, bitch.
That's how I feel about
razor burn.
That's how I feel about the bearded drag queens.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, girl, we all look like little
you want to be
rats.
hot as a boy,
yeah,
don't
thank
you?
Join the mole people or get out.
Or get out of here, exactly. Cut
Sick
the
of
crap.
it.
Hang up the heels, bitch.
You already have porn. We already gave you that.
Yes.
Because when you and I started doing porn, it's
I was like, wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, you're like me? Oh, sorry.
I was like, well, that was a long time ago.
Hi, it's Trixie, and welcome back to The Pit Stop, the show where we're going to recap RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. I can feel your eyes. She's like critiquing
Where
my
am I
intro.
supposed to look, bitch?
She's begun critiquing. No, look away. Look away. Okay. Hi, it's Trixie. Welcome back to The Pit Stop, and today we're going to recap RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 9. We're on episode 2, and it's a ball, so we had to call in the big guns to critique the girls. Violet Chachki is here, people.
I love it. Thank you so much for having me, Trixie.
Let's just take a moment. You just look beautiful.
Thank you.
Have you ever not looked beautiful?
I don't know. There's been so much beauty. It's hard to keep up.
Well, because I met you when you were 21.
Right.
And I was 24.
Oh my God.
And most people 21 years old on Drag Race, they're supposed to be some kind of learning curve where they look like You really didn't do that, huh?
Luckily we timed it just right. You, however, my God,
Well,
what
you
a transformation.
I know, you weren't even capable of a glow up. Like, you don't get to have that
Well,
glow up.
luckily, you know, it was just that weird timing in drag when it was still like you could be a little dodgy.
So now it's custom. Now, like, oh, my runways through the season had a subplot about my mom's life. I'm like, what the f? I'm like, I was stapling a boa to my head. Like,
know.
It's really crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you were scary on our season, let's just say it. When you walked in, I was scared.
Do you have any, like, main memories of 7?
I remember getting, like, told to be quiet a lot. I was a talker.
I
That's
loved when you would
crazy.
snap on people. I still do.
You know?
That's why you're here
Just
today.
play your cards right, baby.
Just
She hasn't changed that much.
And that's why I think you're a good guest for this ball, because honestly, these are all-stars, and I know they're competing for charity, but they deserve to be critiqued at an all-star level. And I kind of think of you of the Simon Cowell of the pit stop.
Wow.
Because of the body hair.
I was gonna say, because I'm butch.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say that makeup's looking wackadoo.
Shut up, bitch.
Fix it.
You're supposed to critique the contestants, not the host. Thank
Sweetie.
you.
I actually like this look that you have on today.
Not the actually. See,
No, it's cute.
I love you and fear you, and so knowing you were coming, see, I don't even know, they lowered my chair when you got here.
Right.
By the way, like, Violet's here, let's make Trixie this
Well, you
small.
have this big thing on your head.
hair.
Loaf.
Whoa. I knew you were coming, and I was like, either I'm gonna try to wear one of my really nice dresses, or just be myself.
Where are those?
And I decided to be myself. So
This is you. I mean, down to the scuffed white shoe. I
You
love
know,
it. You're
I
consistent.
asked Brandon to take acetone and clean these off.
Yeah, but your red bottoms were scuffed too, baby, so it's fine.
Oh
mean,
my, listen, at least her
sweetie?
bottoms were once red. These are go-go boots. These are 40, Mom, what do you know about a $40 go-go boot?
I used to know. Well, I've known you for a long time, so.
When we did this over Zoom, your episode of The Pit Stop is still the highest watch of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, what an honor.
That's the spirit. Oh my God. This All-Stars 9 cast is great. Do you know these girls?
I've worked with all these bitches, except I think Angeria I just met in passing. Jorgeous just met in passing.
They'll get a turn.
Yeah.
Excited to see Gottmik back competing, huh? Are you ready for her to crash the system?
I think we've crashed the system enough, my love. I was expecting a new catchphrase.
Are you ready?
Something else.
You want your money back?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if
Well,
I don't know if you clocked that in the first episode during the reading challenge, Gottmik got called your assistant.
true.
How is she?
Horrible assistant.
Yeah,
Gotta go. I'm
Yeah.
looking for someone new.
right.
Gottmik's gonna be on the road now. I need help. Serious help.
I'm
Nick is just
available.
not cutting it. Yeah.
Get Katya.
Oh.
So let's get into this because we have a lot of looks to discuss. And I trust your POV with drag like completely unflinchingly. And I will
Really?
never disagree with you because I
my
do think you're always right.
Really?
Yes.
That's so much pressure you're putting on me.
Yes. Every time I've ever gotten a compliment from you, I like take it home and make love to it. It means so much to me. Because for you to say something's good, it's good.
Yeah, well, I think that's the whole point.
What would your charity be?
The Violet Chachki Foundation, No Shoe Left Behind.
Shut up. Okay. So
What would yours be?
You know, we talked about this. Love aminals, so probably something aminal related.
Like Vanjie.
But also I live in Hollywood and the homelessness is wild. So something probably about that.
Because that would benefit you.
Well, queer people are like how many times more likely to be homeless? And I would love to stop that. Last time, Angeria won the first lip sync of the season and decided to cut off Roxy. I mean, it's fair to say the queens see Roxy as a threat, right?
Oh my God, I mean, she's a threat to everyone. I feel threatened by her. I'm not even on the fucking season.
Right.
Roxy is a force to be reckoned with, I think.
She's a competitor where she walks in and if you're a competitor, you go, damn it.
Of course.
She's gonna do good at all. And we'll get into it, but we're kind of getting, it's still Roxy, but it's like the Care Bear version. She's not as
she turned it
dark-sided.
down, you think?
Dark-sided.
Gargoyles.
Demons. Psychics.
She's a little more like playful.
I like the just jugular going for it.
It is.
Am I supposed to be Care Bear today?
I don't think you're capable of that, so. By the way, unrelated, but did you know that Shannel had that little Christmas side hustle?
Did I know she had the Christmas side hustle? Do you follow her on Twitter?
Yes.
Girl, her social media is my favorite. She's
Yeah.
like, this is my home. This is my curio cabinet full of empty vases. I'm like, yes.
Her home decor pictures, it is really,
I love it.
it's like blacks and chromes and furs.
Tiger print couch with vinyl pillow and
Yeah. S&M
it's like
pillows.
if Bobby Trendy was still designing houses. You know?
Damn.
That's what it looks like, and I live for it. Shannel needs to have a home makeover show.
The Chanel Motel.
The Shannel Motel.
Talk about side hustle. I honestly think that should be her main hustle.
I think she wants it to be.
We should go over to Chanel's and try to help her with her Christmas behavior.
I want to be an elf for her.
A little worker bee.
Yes.
I love Christmas.
Really?
I do the music, the food, all of it. The songs, the movies. Oh, I for Silent Night. It is so beautiful.
Really?
Yeah. And I love Candy Cane Lane by Sia.
So niche.
No, it's a hit song. It plays
Is
in the
it?
mall.
At the mall?
It plays in the mall.
You go to the mall. Is that where you got this?
No, I got it online. Okay.
Online?
What do you love about Chanel?
I like when she said, nobody here has told me that I'm beautiful. And I am beautiful. I'm beautiful on the inside as well as the outside. So I nominate myself. I like that.
Also, of course, absolute Mandarin. Iconic.
This episode, we got to see her Christmas thing, and it just, I don't even like Christmas. And suddenly I'm like, I need to hire her.
Well, if you want to hire her to decorate your house, I'm not sure you can live in that house. Like, where does she make coffee in the morning?
There's gotta be a gingerbread coffee station somewhere.
What does she wake up next to a glowing snowman? Good morning, honey, and like.
Oh no, it's a candy cane bed, and she jumps out in an elf costume.
So you think it's intimidating for the newer queens like Angeria and Jorgeous to compete against like Roxy and Shannel? I mean, these are like legends to them.
Right. Do I think that it's intimidating for them? Probably.
That was the question.
Yeah, I mean, Shannel's an icon, a legend, and same with Roxy. I would be intimidated.
But not that intimidated.
Roxy and Shannel are both natural competitors.
Right.
They really are there to win and do the best work.
I thought they were there for charity.
It is for charity, but for these whores, it's also about saying I won.
No, even when
These are drag queens.
we're fighting for charity. I'm like, girl, love and light, peace and blessings, but you want to win.
And you want bookings, honey.
Bookings. The bookings, honey. I'm here to get booked.
So Miss Jorgeous announces to everyone that she would have cut off Nina.
Oh, I love anytime a girl goes, well, that's because she knows I'm competition. I love self-proclaiming. I'm the biggest threat. They're threatened by me. It's my favorite thing a queen can do.
The way to win Drag Race now is to be middle of the road.
That's what you did.
Get into it. Why be
And
the-
look at you now.
And look at me cheers to
Cheers,
that.
honey.
Now you won the very first challenge in season 7. What does it feel like to get a little bit of momentum right away?
It was so fucking weird, actually, because you guys were so mean to me. Remember I was getting picked last? It was so odd.
Wouldn't you want to pick the girl who just won the challenge? That's weird that people
I
don't
think
pick
you picked me last.
We don't have to go. It's not about specifics.
Why did
It's
you pick
not
me
about-
last?
You
Let's
know-
get into this,
You know,
bitch.
I don't think we need to like get into it. It's kind of a blur.
Whenever I get on a plane, I go,
Welcome aboard
Glamazonian Airways, the queens of the sky.
That was a cute challenge.
That really was. I thought I could have slayed Katya's part, no tea.
Ru enters alongside Bruno and announces for the Maxi Challenge we're having the paintball. I like that name.
Have you
It's
ever
the-
been paintballing?
Yes.
You
It's
was
horrible.
Milwaukee. That feels very like that part of the
No,
world.
Milwaukee has real guns. Like in the country, like I remember my brother used to send me paintballing. It's horrible.
It hurts.
Straight
no?
people shooting at you.
Damn. When you put it like that.
The 3 categories are Monochromatica, Drag imitates art, and paintball eleganza, where the queens have to create a garment and hand paint it.
Wow.
Are you a visual artist in that way?
I've dabbled.
You're not intimidated by a bucket of paint?
No, I celebrate that.
I mean, it's a ball episode. I think we all want to know, what would you have done?
For make the outfit?
Well, obviously for your curl, you would have done Violet.
Yeah.
What artist would you have done?
Norman Rockwell. And just come out as like a pilgrim.
Love.
You know, with a turkey.
Yes, I would do Norman Rockwell.
Oh. So there'd be like some action going on.
Yes. What would you have done for like a garment that you're painting? Would you build the garment and then paint it? Or would you want to paint the fabric and then build from that?
I would want to build the garment and then paint on it.
That's what I think I would do too.
I don't think making a print is like the way to go.
No. We see some printmaking, and I don't think it was necessarily successful.
Yeah, no, that was bad.
We'll get into that.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
Thank you. Gottmik won the ball in season 13, which is of course the episode of the pit stop we did over Zoom. I mean, does that make Gottmik the one to beat in a ball?
I think so. I mean, Gottmik is my drag family at this point, let's be honest. I think he's got the chops. Also Roxy, and then now you have Plastique in the mix too.
Which, honestly,
Let's just,
like, we're gonna get into it, but
yeah.
So meanwhile, Roxy Andrews is fast at sewing. Because they're sewing, and then there's somebody who really knows her way around a machine, who's like, brrr, and the new Roxy's helping everyone.
And letting everyone know that she's helping everyone too.
That's the other thing. She's like
Like,
helping,
look at
but she's
me.
like, I can't believe how good of a person I am.
Do you see this? Do you see me helping everybody? It's crazy.
Would you help the dolls?
I helped people on my season.
I don't pity the fool when it comes to I came to Drag Race and I can't sew. I don't feel bad for
I
you.
just don't think sewing's that hard either. And you don't even have to sew, it's like hot glue. Like,
Yeah. Plastique is another one that feels very confident in her design abilities. Do you appreciate her aesthetic?
I truly appreciate her aesthetic. I was really blown away. I did not know.
So delicate.
So gorgeous and like couture, like better than some of the fashion shows I've seen.
The face too. I mean, I know it's not a face competition, but it kind of is.
If it was, she'd win.
Every time.
And the hair.
And the hair lines.
The hairlines, I'm a sucker for a hairline.
She really is. The wig
Get
falls
into
off.
it. It was earlier apparently.
We see the queens creating their looks. Violet, what did you think of Jorgeous and her incredible stencils?
Hang it up, baby. Hit the road, Jorgeous. If I was looking at that, I'd be like, this is not working, hard pivot. What even was the pattern? Like blue seashells? Like what's the theme?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta have more than that, babe.
Nina's self-aware to know that she's not a fashion queen per se. You think that's tough in this group?
I think at this point you need to be somewhat confident with aesthetics. Even if you're like Miss Camp or whatever.
Because it's
I
all
just don't
stars.
think it's an excuse anymore.
And also, you gotta know what works for your body, what works for your style.
It's all stars, you've been doing drag for a really long time, like you've worn outfits that are moderately attractive. Did you not see how they were put together?
Right. Anytime someone says anything like, I'm just gonna have fun with it, like, or like, oh
Right.
God, you've accepted that it's horrible, and you're gonna mask it as have fun with it, like, ooh.
That was what
She
I
was-
did for Snatch Game. It's like, just gonna do what I always do and kill it.
So we see the queens outside, which we don't often get to see, the spray painting outdoor divas. Are Gottmik and Vanjie looking like a potential duo who would help each other out this season?
I mean, I know them in real life and I know that they're good Judies and they like to party.
Menaces to society.
Menaces. I've seen them running rampant in WeHo and my God.
I have gone out with them and gone home in a coffin, honestly.
I don't know if they would help each other out. Like what even are their strengths that would support each other? You know what I mean? Like,
Cackling, laughing. You didn't really have an alliance on Drag Race.
no, everyone hated me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just kind of rocketed to the top on your own accord, which is kind of more impressive.
Yeah, well, the alliance thing is weird. I don't think drag is a team sport.
It's not.
The group stuff, like, I hate groups. I hate group things. Like, no.
This is about as big of a group as I want to work
This
with.
is it.
Yeah.
Even this, I'm kind of like,
Even this one person could go, and I
wrap
think
it
we
up.
know who that is.
Let's wrap it up.
So let's talk about these looks. Miss Angeria BanParisMichaels.com.
I like the, like, bustly train thing.
I do too. It kind of gives me supermodel, RuPaul supermodel.
Yeah.
What do you think about her second look, the Mondrian mod look?
It's cute. I've seen it done so many times. This,
And gal-
this 60s, you know.
Well, I love 60s but I'm like, okay, but where's your spin on it?
It's not enough for All Stars. I
that
want more.
And finally, we have the look she made. It's kind of like a yellow vibe. I don't think it nipped her waist enough. It was so bulky here. And I know she tried to do one arm, but this bra was too low.
I love how pageant girls have like a sheer thing and they hold it like this and then walk.
Yeah.
And it blows a little bit. I like that presentation. It's very Vida Boheme. I don't like that it's like the same color family as her first look. It's like, babe, we already saw that today.
Yeah.
So something else, you know what I mean?
But she's like a good person.
What was her charity?
It was for drag queens on the pit stop who have a difficult time giving compliments.
It's not about compliments. She looks gorgeous, but it's like, what's the story?
I just want to nip. I like that this is a little big. I want the waist just a little more.
Right.
It wasn't a proper. It was a half hourglass.
Not everyone
Shut
has
up!
the body that you have,
Shut
darling.
up, bitch. Up next we have Shannel, your personal fave. What do you think of her pink look?
Love.
Love the color.
She's like so intense.
Very
When she walks,
intense.
It's like scary looking. She's like,
The way she presents, it almost makes you laugh because it's like, walk, look. Dead f***ing serious.
dead ass. I like the swoop and the hair, the makeup, the commitment, the earring. It's draggy, drag.
I love her makeup.
I love it.
She wears a lot.
She wears more makeup than you.
Everyone wears a lot of makeup.
Not me.
Okay, and what do you think of her second look? The waves, the beautiful Japanese art.
I like how it's like 3D. Her hair mimics the waves. It makes sense. It's a full head to toe look. Clean, gorgeous gown. She's selling it.
What do you think of the look Shannel made?
It's hilarious. It's just like a fucking lampshade.
She looks like she's about to do JoJo Siwa Karma.
Do it.
It's everything.
You know it.
It's like, I don't know what it is. It's very Shannel. It's the neck with the shoulders, with the earrings, with the pink,
Tassels
with
and the beads and painted in the hair and the blue wig and the fucking makeup. And she like added more makeup. This was all shot in one day and somehow she found a place to put more makeup on. It's delightful. I would never be caught dead in this, but it sparks joy.
I think that's growth. You're open. You're staying open to other types of drag.
I'm open.
Up next, we have Roxy Andrews. What do you think of her red look?
Stunning. Love it.
She really got to the end of the runway and looked through the peekaboo of her shoulder.
Hello. I like sort of the abstract of it. It's so like fresh.
And I love that it's all the exact same shade of red.
Yeah,
I
and the
hate when
hair.
people do one color and it's multiple temperatures.
Tones.
I hate that. I hate
Really?
that.
It's giving me like a little Jessica Rabbit, but like modern.
Fifth Elements. Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, Fifth Element Jessica Rabbit. I love
Yeah.
that.
And what about her middle look? She's doing a dolly look here, melting clocks.
I don't know.
I didn't love it.
I didn't love it either. Something about the cut of the garment and the black bodice and then the sleeve and the hat and the thing, the mustache. It wasn't my favorite Roxy look.
What do you think of what she made?
Technically, construction-wise, there is a nice construction here. But what is the concept? It's like muddy grayscale with a pop of red. I just don't feel the fantasy.
I don't either. It really didn't work for me.
I don't know.
So really just Roxy.
Roxy.
Yeah.
No, it's just, it looks a bit matronly too. Like it feels like a mom. But love Roxy, but huge fan. Big fan, big fan.
Up next, we got your BFF, Gottmik.
I love it.
I do too. It gave me Dune, it gave me Gareth Pugh, it gave me a lot of things I liked.
It's off the runway Versace, head to toe.
Wow.
The makeup looks great. The hair looks great. The hairline looks great. The hood looks great. Corset, bag, shoes, boa. It's chic, it's leather, it's expensive, it's luxury.
She delivered it well too.
It's monochromatic. Like, it's the category, check.
Yeah.
And the makeup.
Has she ever painted you?
Yeah, we did one time and she made me cry. She's an aggressive makeup artist.
Okay.
Like, nasty brush, like poking you in the eye. She made me cry. Yeah.
Oh God. What do you think about the second look?
This look I had a small part in.
Okay, tell us.
Obviously, Mick is my drag family. The dress was, I tried it on actually when we were doing it. The dress had like way more fabric on the back of it, and I was like, babe, there's no way you're gonna be able to move in this. We have to get the fabric cut, like it needs to be slinkier. And then we did. It's all Swarovski head to toe.
Yeah, she really was walking slow and I was like, oh, he can't move.
It's so heavy, and there's so much detail that went into it if you get up close. Obviously, I'm biased. I mean, I can't properly critique. But even if I wasn't related to Mick, this is a look.
It is. And you know, stones are hard on Drag Race. They don't always show up.
They don't show up as well as they do in real life. It's a
Yes.
different kind of sparkle on TV. I'm sure in real life the bitches were gagging up.
And finally, what do you think of the look that they made?
I love this as well. I mean, again, there's a concept, there's silhouette, there's execution, there's a theme. He cited references.
Yeah.
Galliano, I see it, it's there. There's words and messages, and it's part of the brand, and it's fully conceptualized start to finish.
And I love the hair sculpture. Beetlejuice vibes.
I like this one, but sometimes
I hate a lot of these hair sculptures. I do. I hate it. It looks like a statue strapped to
we
your
just
head.
need to like think of the next thing. You know what I've seen lately girls doing? Everything covered up to here. And I'm like, oh, you don't want to shave. You don't want to shave your body at all.
Oh yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
No.
You're not shaved anywhere.
I'm shaved everywhere.
Okay.
I knew you were coming. I said, get the weed whacker. All right, up next we have 9 West. What do you think of her pink look? If you say it's good for her, I will leave. Like, I could feel it coming.
Woo! Am I that predictable? My God.
You are gonna be like, you know what, for her.
It is good for her. I would wear this bustle train thing. It looks like Giambattista Valli. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
The catsuit is like, you know, a catsuit. Love it, whatever.
I don't like the reveal.
What is this? What is that? The tissue thing here, this.
I think it was supposed to be comedic, but it didn't make me laugh.
Why? We have to be funny all the time.
Remember, was it on this show when you were like, read?
Yes. Like, shut the up. Like,
Can we just serve respectfully
Just
for 1
serve
second?
just for once in your damn life.
I like her giant hat. You know, I would have liked a nice little pink like teddy or like a bustier with just the bustle
You
and the hat.
love a teddy. What's up with that?
I don't know, just like being really hot.
You're always in like a little like,
Little girl, I'm a Lolita. Ooh.
So as the creative director of Tom of Finland, what do you think of this look?
if I'm gonna be like a fetishist about the whole thing, step 1, it's not leather. Step 2, you're wearing patent and matte, and both of them are not leather.
I hate patent and matte.
And then it's also just not cute.
And I think for Nina, I think sometimes like, I wouldn't have picked Tom of Finland for Nina.
I think she was trying to do something queer,
Which I can appreciate.
which I like, loves it. Everything looks like there was a lot of time and effort put into it, but that doesn't necessarily make it a successful look.
All right, and finally we have what she made. Now, let's say you are her sister and coach and confidant. How would you actually improve the look?
Take everything off to start. It reminds me of my ugly dress runway. When I had the yellow wig and the rainbow dress.
Yes. And you made that while you were there.
Yeah, because I was like, damn, when I brought it's not ugly enough. So I had to make something uglier, and this reminds me of that.
You know what I would have thought? Maybe bring the white around the shoulders and then make the rainbow lines conversing so it gives you more of a center like in the middle, and then build out the hips more with the white.
I feel like this is your vibe, no?
I literally can't believe you just said that.
You do this kind of stuff, like colorful, playful, yellow wig.
You think that I put on that
You're
outfit.
like
You
bright
think
and
if I had
colorful
to
and
make some...
campy.
Oh my God. Moving, next card.
I think
do something else to my
it looks
brow.
like a doll, kind of. That's your thing.
Well, I think that Nina's Tom of Finland is your thing. You know, it's kind of fetishy and ambitious.
You got me, gal.
Up next, we have Vanessa. Her first look is this Michelle look.
Very cute, cha-cha dress, pre-stone fabric, 1-2. Very meet and greet.
I always also just love a slight cutlet, perhaps even a nipple, 2 mosquito bites. I hate a completely flat chest.
Is this
That's what I'm
okay?
saying. Yes, something.
Well, she'll do drag with her full out. Have you seen that picture?
I've seen that picture of yours.
Oh my God, which one?
What do you think of her second look?
I think it's cute. I wish there was more Starry Night involved. Like, it almost looks like the Swedish flag.
Oh yes, the flag.
You pay the was.
I like Vanessa's commitment to finding a way to make anything hoochie.
Right.
She's like, so you said gown. All right, I'm gonna do cutouts on the nipples.
Cutouts on the
I'm gonna
nipples
do
for
a
sure.
keyhole in the back. What do you think of the look that Vanessa made?
For some reason, I wanted her to also like tear the skirt off. Like, it just gave hoochie pageant. Her hair looked amazing. When
The
she came out, I was
hair.
like, damn, that's a good fucking wig, bitch.
Yeah, that's expensive.
That's
hair.
a nice fucking wig. That's
Glossy, thick.
Glossy, thick, full, bouncy,
200%
bounce,
density.
bounce. Yeah. It's a cute gown.
Her
Her
legs
legs
look
look great.
Her big red lips, her big white teeth. She really has some great.
She has the glow up of all time.
Yeah, she looks awesome.
My God, when they played that flower look of hers,
I can't believe that's her.
talk about turning lemons into fucking lemonade.
For real.
My God.
Up next, we have Miss Plastique Tiara.
Wow.
Taking the girls to school here.
Sweetie.
Wow. What do you think of her red look?
Fucking
Yeah.
exquisite.
That little hat, I don't know how it was on her head.
This is the best drag I've ever seen, I think. Remember when Fame was on our season and it was like,
Yeah.
the other level, exceptional, gorgeous. It's almost inspiring me a bit. I'm like, damn, I have to be Plastique now.
I love the hairlines too. She looks so good blonde.
Everything looks Exquisite.
What do you think of her second look?
Again, exquisite.
Snakes on a plane.
Obsessed.
Love
I
the
love
polka
that
dots.
it's like paying homage to Asian artistry across the board. I get the reference without it being literal.
Yeah,
It's gaggy.
it is.
Good for her.
And my gosh, we got to talk about what she made. She made everyone else look on a different tier.
Yeah, different level.
She's doing a different level.
Different level. She shit on these fucking hoes. dude.
She did.
She shit on these hoes. This was everything. Contouring the dress with paint.
Yeah.
So simple, so effective. You got bitches over here with stencils and shit, and she's just like stippling nipples on a dress with a fucking huge, like, giant Met Gala looking cape
Yeah.
with cherry blossoms up the back. Like,
I know.
And the face.
The face, all of it. Finally, we have Jorgeous. What do you think about Jorgeous' first look, the green marijuana fantasy?
I don't know how I feel about weed outfits.
I don't know. Now, what do you think of her second look here?
I'm not gagging. Nothing bad about it. It's just like, especially after Plastique, this is just like not enough. It's not good enough.
The whole middle is just lost. I like can't see her body shape. I don't know what's going on.
And also like this, holding the jacket. Like you put it on, you come out, and then you fling it off and throw it. You know what I mean? Like
You throw it.
supermodel runway it.
Yeah. What do you think of what she made?
Hate.
I do too.
I don't like it.
I think the white unpainted bra is jail.
Jail.
Jail
Electric
time.
chair.
Literally no parole.
Especially after Plastique, this feels like diet drag. Like I'm like, this feels very first time, like
Stevia.
beginner. A bra and a mermaid skirt and a puff sleeve with just like stencil. Maybe she should put the marijuana down and focus on some
In the words of Britney Spears, give me more.
Give me more. She's gorgeous, beautiful, but this is All Stars.
Who had your favorite overall presentation today?
Nick is gonna fucking kill me. I have to
You
give it up
have
for
to say
Plastique. I know.
Gottmik can take it.
No, she even told me when she got back, she was like, Plastique really like turned it and burned it.
Yeah. But my God, Gottmik is absolutely the second.
Plastique really, like I'm, dare I say, a little inspired. I'm like, I need to get my together or quit. Like,
Why did Violet stop doing drag? She saw Plastique and she left.
I was like, you know what? I'm hanging it up, honey.
After the judges' critiques, we find out the top two queens of the week are Plastique and Miss Gottmik. Do you agree with this?
I agree 100%.
I do too. I mean, they all did ups and downs, but those two, all three were great.
Right.
Right. Gottmik and Plastique lip sync to Jump in the Line by Harry Belafonte. There's moments when I'm watching Drag Race where I'm like, am I watching a fan edit? Am I watching like the LSD version of Drag Race? Plastique serving Victoria's Secret to this song was so crazy. It was like shake, 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 Sonora, and she's like, shake it all the time. Like
No,
it was
the
like
hair flip
horny.
and the dip and the fucking like death drop twirl split. Wrong song, mama, wrong song.
Her tweaking out and Gottmik walking by and going, I believe you, was like crazy. Like,
That's
we
the-
believe you.
That was the funniest part. Well, it's like you have to have a little bit of versatility. Like this was a moment to show that you can be funny as well. And it's like everyone's up there in those fucking cover-ups and reveals, and it's so insane.
We have to talk about Nina's cover-up. Because that's crazy. That, like, Tina Turner fried wig with that giant sequin. I was like, what?
Last week she had something comparable. Like it's like every week are we doing like Moo tearaway in different colorways and stuff.
What's under there better be f***ing incredible.
What possibly could be underneath there that needs to be built up anticipation?
I don't know.
Now I want to know.
You know what? If you don't get to lip sync, you should be forced to do the reveal anyway.
Yes!
I want to know.
I want to know what possibly you are hiding underneath.
I
all
love that
of
you're
them.
calling it hiding.
It probably needs to be hidden, whatever's going on.
And then also, half these bitches, you didn't need to change today. Did you see Plastique? Did you see Gottmik? You didn't need to put on your lip sync outfit.
Well, that's the other
You're
thing.
good.
It's like Nina thought she was lips like. Like, why are you changed, Gorge?
I want people to believe in themselves, but also sometimes a healthy dose of awareness. Like, Plastique and Gottmik are the top two. You guys are cool to not change.
You're not even in the middle, babe.
I will say, watching Gottmik do this song was not like on my bingo card of life.
I mean, this kind of worked for Mick because of like, you know, the Beetlejuice of it all.
Yeah,
I don't think Mick is known to be a lip sync assassin,
right.
and I think he ate it up.
Yeah, Gottmik gets the win. I think it was earned.
Yeah.
Next, we see Gottmik use the ruby snippers to cut off last week's winner, Angeria. What do you think of that choice?
Amazing.
I-
I love it.
I get it. You're trying to cut down the person who just got a win. Violet, I know it's early, but from this cast, who could you see winning this whole thing?
I mean, Plastique, Mick, Roxy. Oh, Shannel. I'm Team Shannel. I want to see her win and reign supreme. I want to see her Christmas business take off.
Yeah.
I want her to do my house for Christmas. I want more Shannel.
Oh, Violet, thank you so much for being here today. You know, I'm obsessed with you. And I love doing the pit stop with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell the children where they can see you.
You can see me everywhere in your nightmares.
Everybody get a ticket, fly to France, see Violet at the Crazy Whore.
Yes, I'm doing a Crazy Horse residency starting June 24th in Paris, France. My dream come true. You can catch me there.
And thank you for watching The Pit Stop. Join us this Saturday for All Stars 9 Episode 3 right here on The Pit Stop. Bye. You would start going up to girls, even though no one has to get eliminated, you start going up to them and be like, I think it's time.
Yes, pack your bags, girl, and hit it. You do not belong here.
Pull your own lipstick.
Yes,
Beat
beat
it.
it.
Yeah.
Hit
love
the
it.
road.
Remember when Naomi sent Manila home? She goes, life's not fair.
It's not fair, Christina. Nobody ever said life was fair.
I will always beat you.
Beat you. Beat you.
You know where to go for the mecca of gay. It's right here, and you know that's right. So make sure you click to subscribe so you never miss a thing.